everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi!
We have so much fun on Zoom. We really do miss each other. And
Yes,
we're
we do.
practicing
Oh
social
my gosh.
distancing, but we
Yes.
are having a lot of fun on Zoom. And it's almost like you
That's
guys
right.
are right here with me, and I do love it.
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun
Yeah,
to do this.
that's right.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
gosh.
eventually, because we do have a behind the scenes tier on our Patreon, but I don't put a lot of stuff on there anymore just because I ran out of time because we do so many actual reactions now and I'm editing all the time. And of course, I'm getting help with you, Kim, so thank you so much. And with Heather as well. She's helping and she's doing some full reactions now, which really helps because I want to
Yay,
start
Heather.
talking to more of you
Yes.
guys online. So thank you, Kim. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Mom. Like all you guys for
Yeah.
reacting and for helping me with the
Mom's
channel.
great.
So you guys
Yeah.
are all so wonderful. Like, we have
You're
so much
great,
fun
too.
together, and we're always like slowly growing, which is really nice. And it's consistent, so we do a little bit more almost every month. Last year, we were doing like a couple shows, maybe
Oh,
3
I
shows or
know
so,
it.
and
That's
then maybe
right,
a
my
movie.
gosh.
Maybe a
Like,
meeting, one
That's right.
whole
Oh my
day
God.
or just a couple nights.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now
For a
it's
while,
like-
we were just doing like a lot of short nights, and that was like
Yes.
so
Yes.
long. Like we loved doing it, but it just took up so much time because when we had to set up, and then when we see
Oh,
each other, we
midnight.
start
Yeah,
talking
you
a
start
lot,
a lot.
and then by the time we get
Yeah.
started, it's like, oh crap, And so, but it was a lot of fun. But we were doing like 4 nights a week, and it was like, oh
That's
my god.
right.
So it's great to actually do like maybe one full day of just like our normal shows, and we try to like sneak in a movie. But that's like
That's
a
right.
9-10 hour day. It's like a long time. But we always have a
Right.
lot of fun,
Sometimes more
and
than
then
that. Yeah.
and then the editing takes a while to do too. So that's why we can't like
Yes.
throw them up right away because there's different recordings that we have to put together and make them all in sync and make sure it flows nicely in our full reactions and our fair use. So fair use is a completely different ball game. So full comes first because you have to put it all together, make it look nice, and then the fairs are when we just take out pretty much everything and just leave 10 minutes. So that's fun, but it's a very different style. So we're growing every month and we have a lot of fun. And again, I keep saying, but we will be watching 2 episodes of Clone Wars very soon because now we're comfortable with this. We actually got the glitches out of the way when it came to the audio settings and
Keeping fingers crossed.
keeping fingers crossed because I know we're going to come across challenges. I gotta say, I know it's really hard in 2020, and I can't imagine what a lot of people are going through. Like, I know we all have our own thing going on, trying to financially be good, and
When there's a will, there's a way.
yes,
Yes,
and with
that's
all the
right.
things for at least for our channel going on with COPPA and trying to adapt with that, it's still up in the air where we don't really know exactly because the laws aren't really detailed; they're very
That's right,
vague.
yeah.
So just trying to figure that out, and then having computer difficulties, and now with the coronavirus, which is really scary. It's like we're always learning on the channel, but we are really learning how to adapt and go forward with our
Exactly.
channel. So I
Yes,
think that's a
my
wonderful
God.
thing, and I feel accomplished with that too. I do deem ourselves very fortunate too to still be able to do this and still have fun, and we still have our
Yes.
health, and
Absolutely.
we get
That's
to
right.
entertain all of you
My
guys.
God.
And, yeah, so we
We're having
appreciate
a
you
lot
guys
of fun.
watching, and yeah, we have a lot of fun together. And so
Okay.
yeah, so anyways, we're watching the Clone Wars today. We are on season 1. We're on episode 15, so we are watching in chronological order, but technically right now, the way it's been going in chronological order, we're watching the first season almost in order per episode, but I know it might change now and again. I have my guideline that you guys provided me, so thank you. And yeah, so last episode was really good. I really enjoy, again, watching Anakin be a good guy. Like, he is a compassionate guy,
Yes.
and it's just so sad to know that he does go to the dark side. Like,
Dark side,
Anakin's
yeah.
dead at one point, and it's Darth Vader. So just seeing him as a normal
yeah.
person, like a caring Jedi, and how people really look up to him, and we have Ahsoka who really cares for him, probably like a big brother or like a father figure.
Right.
And I
That's
really
right.
love how she cares for him, and meeting the other Jedi. And again, I apologize for not always remembering names, and eventually again we'll get there and I should know her name. But that one green Jedi that she's with, like, I really like her, and she's so skilled, and I believe that's the
yes,
one
yes,
from
yeah.
the movies that we saw. And we
Okay.
know,
Oh, okay.
sadly enough, from the movies with Order 66, where the clones actually end up, because remember they had a trigger or something in their
Yes.
brain,
That's
and
right,
they ended up
yes.
killing all the Jedi. And it was
Right.
very horrific, and
Right.
all the Jedi pretty
That
much
was their
died.
ultimate,
Yeah.
their ultimate last-ditch effort to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sith and all that. Yeah, so
Yes.
Oh,
it was very
gee,
sad.
yeah.
So I'm curious, and again, no spoilers because I don't know, but I'm wondering what happens to Ahsoka. That's way down the road.
Oh,
But like, did
yeah.
she get killed too in
Right.
that whole order? Because they all died. And anyways, I remember from the
Right.
movies that a green Jedi, just like her, that she got killed. She got shot in the back by clones. So I was like, oh, that's a bummer, because
Yeah.
even Windu,
Oh, that's right.
like a
Mace
lot of
Windu,
characters,
he-
they
Yeah.
died. He went out the window, remember? Or freaking
That's right,
Palpatine.
my
I was
gosh,
so
yeah.
pissed off at
I know,
that.
I love
That's right.
him.
Yeah. Well,
I love
yeah.
Samuel Jackson, not Palpatine.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
That's
right.
just to
Yeah, of
clarify
course.
My
that.
God, yes.
Mace Windu, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Love
yeah,
him.
he's
Oh,
really
my
good,
gosh.
and that was really sad. So even though we know all that stuff took place later, I just like to remind us to be like, holy crap, like this was way before any of that happened.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just seeing
Right.
everyone so good. And I love Obi-Wan. I always have a special place in my heart for him because
You know, I really
I love
think
his
he's
Obi-Wan,
character.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's probably my favorite too. I do like Ahsoka
Yes,
too.
he
I don't know
is.
much about her. I will go again and say that I saw her in Disney Infinity.
Yes,
used to
I
play
do
Disney
like her a
Infinity.
lot.
But I do like her, and I really want her to develop more in this because, like, she's not really one-dimensional, but I see, like, she is very caring. I think they're starting to develop her a little bit more, so I want to see
good.
more of a complex storyline for her. I'm sure there's a ton of episodes, so I'm sure we'll
Yes,
get there
right.
and find
Yes.
out more.
That's
From
right.
what I hear, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot,
Years
so that's why
worth,
we need to
right?
double up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we only stick to one episode a week, so that's why we should definitely do two. Because again,
right.
like all the other shows, people want us to watch 2 a week, but then it just becomes too much because we've tried that in the past, and then when we focus on one show for 2 times a week, everyone's like, "Well, what about this? Like, why are you like favoring this
That's
over this
right,
one?"
right.
That's right.
And then it's like, then it's like too overwhelming, and then we're like stuck in this one show. Not, we love all our shows,
Stuck,
but
Yes.
yeah, and then it just gets overwhelming. So we just want to enjoy what we watch. But with Clone Wars, I get it. Like, there's a lot more episodes, and it's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
there
take a
is.
long freaking time to watch them all. And they're only 20 minutes apiece, so.
I like your Yoda shirt.
Oh, you can barely see him, right? I'm like,
I can see his
Child.
head. I can see his head.
Child.
the child.
The child,
I
excuse
gotta
me.
sit up properly, so I'm like, hi
Yeah,
guys, I'm
the
home, so I'm a
child.
little lazy. Like, touching for it too much, but this
Yeah.
color helps too because the last color I wore kind of made me disappear a lot. But
Okay,
ooh,
yeah.
there goes
Cool.
my blanket. Oh no, let me
Whoops,
bring this up a
speaking
little
of
bit.
things.
I love his coat. I hope they manufacture those
Yeah.
coats out. They design them for us to buy. The child's coat, that cloak. that
Oh
he has.
yeah, that would be so
I
cute.
want one of them.
All right, so let's see. We are on season 1, episode 15, Trespass.
Oh,
Trespass.
trespass. Where?
Ooh,
Oh, goodness.
I know.
Yes,
Arrogance
really.
diminishes wisdom.
The Jedi have lost all contact with a clone security force stationed on the bleak, snow-covered planet of Autopotonia. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker are sent to investigate the disappearance of the clone troopers.
And this is the planet's tropical zone. It's not Tatooine, that's for sure.
Wow.
Captain Rex, have your men survey the area.
Why would the Republic want an outpost way out here? The chairman of
I love seeing those two.
Me too.
Why?
This is sovereign Pantora territory.
I thought this planet was uninhabited.
I'm the one who asked the Senate to protect this planet. This wasteland belongs to us.
Technically speaking, Master Jedi, the chairman is correct. Since the planet is uninhabited, the moon of Pantora reserves the right to continue as its protectorate.
Stay here with the Senator and the droids while we secure the base.
Politics get very complicated.
Wow, I guess so.
Yes.
I don't get it.
No head
Must be
inside, right?
separatists.
I am not sure.
R2 would like to get out of the code.
We'll go inside as soon as Obi-Wan signals that it's safe.
Huh.
It take a while.
Do you think
Yeah.
the separatists are building a forward base to attack Pantora?
Our scouts have spotted a droid base on the other side of the ice ridge.
And the helmets were on spikes, so
Right.
I mean, we do see that against once in a while, but
By the look of
Nice.
things, I'd say whoever attacked our
Ooh.
base took out the droids also.
Attack theirs.
Rex,
Yep.
you four, come with me.
Obi
Yes,
was
General.
right. I want to show it like that.
displaying
Making a
strength or
statement.
threat, saying like, "Stay away." I'd rather see those
Right.
guys though.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Did you find anything? I think I found something. Blast it.
Yeah. Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
works.
That's what I do.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
What was
Ooh.
that?
Droid's log indicates they were investigating the southern canyon.
Sounds like a good place to start.
You see all those heads?
Vicious. Yeah, I know.
Back online, the shield's operational.
But there are no dead droids here. No blast marks. The clone's injuries were not consistent with what
So, you're an expert on war now, are you, Senator?
No, Chairman.
Let me tell you something, Senator. I
She's
have
an
led
open
our
mind.
people since before you were born.
He's
I've
so
seen
tunnel
100
vision, yeah.
planets rise and fall through force of arms.
But if the Jedi discover that the Separatists aren't behind this, then perhaps there is a peaceful resolution.
I am willing to fight and die for my people. It's time to ask yourself if you are brave enough to do the same.
Yeah, but that's not really the question.
It's not the point.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the
is-
point. Ooh.
Ooh.
How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, that's kind of neat. Like warm igloos. Are those them?
Yeah.
Steady, Anakin. They're only curious.
How do you plan on communicating with these things?
Patience. Maybe they're smarter than we are.
Open mind. At least it's like common language, I guess. Like what they're
That's right,
doing.
yeah.
Thank goodness. Like, come
Right,
on in,
please,
bow.
come in,
Yeah.
chief.
Yeah.
We come to you in peace. We will not bring harm.
Peace.
A hug.
No. Oh.
Universal language. A hug.
It seems we've stumbled onto an inhabited planet.
Our explorers have spent much time here over the long history of Pantora.
Wow, even being told that.
They're trespassers.
Be quiet and let him talk.
Trespassers.
Chairman Joe.
Whoever they are, they belong to us. This whole system belongs
Oh.
to us.
If
They were there
are more
before. You.
The Senate must decide
He's stubborn. He
jurisdiction.
doesn't believe it.
The droids attacked.
They were invading.
That's right.
They were in. They were trespassing.
Must be
You invaded them.
They're dangerous.
But your majesty,
No,
Oh,
it is
come on.
obvious these creatures are not covered
One
by
track
the convention
mind.
of civilized systems.
You're not
The
listening.
Jedi Council has
No,
no,
he's
say in the
not.
matter.
If we are going to meet with Tai Sen, we will have to leave now.
Man, just to be that stubborn and proud.
Yeah, he is so stubborn.
Have the rest of the men stand by here. No matter what the chairman thinks, we're not going to war.
Put your men on that ice ridge. We will attack as soon as the savages arrive.
There will be
Savages.
no attack, Chairman.
Their scouts have been following us for some time.
Tai Sen doesn't trust you any more than you trust him.
So there.
Yes.
Oh wow, they're
Ooh,
even in the
peekaboo.
ground. Yeah.
Stay here and don't do anything to provoke them.
Yes, sir.
I like him. Yeah.
Kapuka ping cheeky bar.
These savages have no rights here.
Chieftain Tyson
You had no right.
to his home and hopes you come in peace.
would you like me to represent Pantora in this matter?
Not on
I
your
like her. See, she has an open mind.
He needs to get out.
Something else.
He's gonna ruin it.
Boy, I'll tell
Oh,
you.
he's gonna
Oh
ruin
my
it.
gosh.
Don't use power like that.
Ooh.
No. Uh-oh.
Very well.
Oh boy, troublemaker.
Tyson asks again that you leave or it will mean war.
Then war it is.
Come on.
Wow,
My gosh, whatever.
that guy has to go.
He does.
Why, he sure does.
He's like their greatest
Old
weakness.
thinking.
Mount up and follow me.
Just leave him out in the snow.
What's up, General?
You're going to have to stay with the chairman until we can work things out.
You could petition the Jedi Council for an intervention.
There must be someone on your moon who could approve it.
The Speaker of the Assembly. He has the power.
Well, that's good. Fingers are crossed. Hopefully so.
Yes.
Fire when you're in range.
It sucks.
No. They're gonna
So
be
with all due respect, we're
spiked
only
up.
here to protect you.
It's a trap. Kill them.
These poor
Oh,
clones,
see
you
all
know.
these innocent guys. They didn't want to do this. Ooh.
Defensive formation!
Wow. Seems like he's regretting
Finally
it.
realizing he's doomed.
First squad, cover the retreat!
We can't retreat from these animals.
Just retreat and leave him out
These
there.
animals.
He created this. Oh, too bad.
Savages, even to the
See,
end.
right to the death. He
Jeez,
thinks they're
man.
savages.
Maybe he's not dead.
Oh,
War is an ugly thing.
hope you don't fall off.
Yeah, I know. Whoops, I lost them.
Oh, too bad. I tried.
You are given the authority to negotiate a peaceful settlement between the sovereign planet of Pantora and the Tals.
It is decided then.
I like those beasts. Fast in the snow, too.
Yeah, they know their terrain.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping you could negotiate on Pantora's behalf.
He
I'm
can do
afraid
it.
That's not possible, Senator.
Oh,
If the violence is to stop, it is you who must represent your people.
he tried
That is
initially.
true.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn Bridges.
I know. Wow. He's just hanging there. Look how brave he is, just walking
Oh my
in like
Gosh.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's crazy the
doesn't look
chief
good.
is right there with them.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Good. Hopefully they'll put a stop to it. Oh no, they're going right.
Okay, maybe this will be good.
Okay,
She's there.
You okay, Rex?
It's just a scratch.
What's going on?
He's so brave.
You must avenge me. As chairman of Pantora, I order you to destroy the Tals.
That's so selfish.
Oh, come on.
Good.
Impossible.
Oh, he's gonna do something.
Give it up.
No, he's going
Never.
to.
Don't get close.
He died for our people.
Oh, and he died.
Okay.
Yeah, he
You
did.
Phew, that's easier.
Good for her.
She's very respectful to him now.
Yes.
To die for one's people is a great sacrifice. I choose to live for my people. What do you choose?
Yes.
Good. I crossed it. That's cool.
Chooses to live as well.
Oh, cool. Even the creatures
Oh, look
do
at
it.
that.
Oh,
It
neat.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice. I like those
Yeah, it
creatures
is
a lot.
nice.
Make it last. And be an example to others.
It's great having Obi-Wan there too, because he really just,
Oh
he's
my
so
gosh.
wise, you know?
Yes,
he
he
was
is
good guidance
great.
for her.
Yes.
Yay, good statement. And with his helmet on there, it's a good
Yeah.
statement. I like this episode a lot.
I did too. The chairman
Yes,
was
it's very
just,
good.
unfortunately, the chairman just couldn't see,
Yes, he was
couldn't
just
be
one track
open-minded
mind.
about
He was
these
so
people that were already
stubborn.
there.
And again, it is more of an adult cartoon, I feel like, but they do have these moments where they repeat, like the characters will repeat their motives and how they feel a lot, so we
That's
don't
right.
forget, you know? And I just like how they kept doing it with him, where he was just like, no, I'm going to die for my people. I've been in all these different wars, and this
Yeah.
is my level, and every position
That's
I've
his
been in.
expertise.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I get it, and it's good to have people who have great backgrounds in certain fields, absolutely,
Yeah.
especially when you're like in a war and you want to make sure people have experience, but that doesn't always mean you're right. And for
That's
him
right.
to be so high up there and powerful, and yet he's still fighting, like he's still like tunnel vision and will not listen to anyone but himself. Like he's
And-
just so hateful, and I think he had good intentions where he wants to protect his people, but he was very selfish. He demeaned this other tribe, this other species, the Tals,
Right.
and said they
Yes,
were
definitely.
nothing. And so like being like that is not good either. So I don't think he had like evil intent. I think he was just so brainwashed
yeah.
or just in his own bubble that
And
he
the
just
Tals were
thought-
there first.
labeled things. Yeah, and the
Right,
Tals
they
were
were there first,
He
but he
thinks they were
refused to believe it.
trespassing. That's
Yeah.
right.
And even from the beginning, he thought it was the separatists right from the beginning.
That's
he was
right,
like,
he
no,
did,
it's not
yeah.
anyone else. There is
Yeah.
no one else here. We're the only
That's right.
people here. This is my...
Yeah,
this
and with
is
all
our-
this evidence too, and even Obi-Wan from the beginning, he was right, like you said. He was looking up at all the evidence, and he goes, well, there's no blast marks here, there's no droids or evidence that they were even here.
That's
They
right.
didn't tamper with the computers or anything.
And
And,
they
he's
don't-
like,
they
no,
don't
no,
tamper
no,
with,
doesn't
like-
matter.
Exactly.
right.
hmm
Yeah,
All that
just-
evidence, and he's just,
He didn't care. He just,
tunnel vision.
that's right.
But the
One
senator, she's so sweet, and she was really trying to
yeah.
negotiate and really trying to make him understand that it doesn't
Right.
have to be that way. We can choose peace, but he would not. He
Yeah,
would not go for
That's
it,
right,
and
that's for
unfortunately,
sure.
he died because of it.
yeah. And I felt bad that he died in a way, because again, like he is bad for what he did, but I don't think he was a truly bad guy. I think he just had his, you know,
Right, that was his
one
mind.
set
He
mind,
ideal,
just one set
yeah.
mind.
just
That's
one
it.
set mind and not, thinking
Yes.
clearly, but he just couldn't get over that, where he was so desperate even to the end to actually go up to the senator and be like, you better avenge me, you got to. I'm like, how selfish is
my
that?
God.
Because you're so desperate that you're going to risk all these people who are dying for your opinion and your belief. And it just sucks that till the end he was
Yeah.
still bitter and still couldn't see beyond what he wanted. And these people had to
Exactly.
die.
Yeah.
He was just too proud, because here it was all me, 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 my people, my people, my people, no one else, I don't care, and he had to take control over everything, and he was just like messing up everything. So I felt bad in how he died, but he died for his people. He did
Right.
what he always
That's
said he was
what-
going to do.
Yeah,
That's right.
and you know,
So,
he
hey.
kept saying savage right to the end. He just did not
I
want
see,
to
yeah.
believe it. And they were very, I mean, those people, the Talls, they were very cordial. I mean, the chief
They
let him
were.
in, you know, wanted to talk to Anakin and Skywalker, and, you know, they initiated peace talks, and
right.
he just plowed over it
Mm-hmm.
and went back
Yeah.
everything, you know, so.
Yeah, that's true, because here we have this race that we know nothing about, and just because they're more primitive and they don't have the technologies to travel through space doesn't mean they're not intelligent. I mean, look at us. Like, we have space travel, but we're not, like, nearly as advanced as Star Wars. But are we more primitive, you know? I mean, like, yes, okay,
Yeah.
maybe we don't have those technologies, but we still have our intelligence and stuff. And no matter, even if you have, let's say, all that technology, and here this one guy was, like, so tunnel vision and powerful, and he couldn't even see anything clearly. He just
Yeah,
wanted what he wanted.
He kept calling them savages, and I said, "Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so it
not
shows you that you
fast."
can't judge a people just because they're not like you. And
Exactly.
he wanted to say that this planet was theirs first, but he didn't want to believe that this other species was there before them, and even way before. And it was kind of cool, because even though we were under that impression that they were definitely there beforehand, I love how they were so adapted to their terrain that those creatures could actually, like, disappear in the snow. Like, they were just, like,
Right, they would just
buried
pop
in the
up.
Right,
snow
my
and just
God,
pop
yeah.
up. So that was really cool. And then the
Hey.
big beast that they had, it's harsh weather, and they're just running on the snow like it's nothing really fast. So I thought that was kind of
Exactly.
cool, and I love that idea. And I do like how they were peaceful. Like, when
Yes,
they went
they
up,
were.
when Obi-Wan and Anakin went up to them and, you know, bowed and everything, and they actually accepted them to go in there and weren't, like, vicious or anything. I mean, again, you don't understand. Like, you have to be open-minded.
right.
It's a huge risk going there. They could have just killed you on the spot. If, who knows what happened with the conflicts before that. They killed a bunch of, on both sides, the stormtroopers, and they killed, you know, the robots or the droids. You know, like, what happened before that? So they could have been spiteful and just killed him on the spot. But thank God they were even open-minded on their end. And even Obi said they could be more intelligent than we are. Who cares if they don't have
Exactly,
space
yeah.
travel?
And they were willing to talk to them without C-3PO.
Yeah,
translating.
just through
That's
universal
right, yeah.
language. And again, universal language isn't always the same, because even with different countries on our planet, certain hand gestures can mean different things.
Yeah,
And
that's
jokingly,
right. Oh, yeah.
back in the day, I had a lot of English friends, and it was funny because, like, we were having dinner together, and one was like, "Oh, well, how many would you like?" And I said, 2, please. And they laughed at me, because 2 like this is like saying to someone in England, F off or something. And I was
Oh.
laughing. So sorry, guys. I don't mean but here it's like natural to be like, "Oh yeah, 2 please," you know, just like with Inglourious Bastards. Mom didn't see that movie,
Right.
but
3
you know,
is
when you
yeah.
say 3 like the Germans do, what was it, like this? Oh, I'm showing you like this, but like 3 like
Right.
this,
Oh,
and then the
okay.
American 3 is like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe the
Oh,
English way was
boy.
that. So, so we'll see. But just saying
Keep your
that.
hands
It's not the middle
down.
finger.
Yeah, and point being is that luckily they had that universal language where a
That's
hug
right.
meant yes, like a hug is a good thing.
Right.
And
That's right.
bowing is a respectful thing, because who knows? So I'm glad that worked out well.
Oh,
And
wow,
again,
yeah.
it's a kid's show, so it's a good way to relate to that. But they still have a lot of adult things that happen. Like here again, all these clones died because this one guy was so stubborn about the whole thing till the end. I thought he was going to be regretful about it, but he didn't realize like how powerful these, you know, savages were, the Talls. But I love how they were able to find peace, and the senator finally stepped up. And Obi-Wan's always very wise, but I love how much guidance he gave the senator. And he's
That's
like,
right, he
I
did.
can't tell them, I can't talk for your people, because it looks like, I get it, like he's a peaceful guy too, but they don't know him. So it needs to come from their race. It needs to come from a leader from their race to really understand, like, oh, okay, yeah, no, we want peace, you know, because it was their planet. And they had these primitive people that were there before them. So to have like some outsider say like, no, we have to make peace with these guys, they'll be like, well, what the freak why do you have a say in this, you know? And
Right.
again,
And he did it from the beginning too. So he started the he initiated the talks.
yeah,
He tried to in the beginning. So you know, he set the platform for her. And yes, she definitely should speak for her people.
yeah, I agree. So yeah, so very good episode. And again, I always have to bring up the animation, because the animation in this, they had a lot going on, and with the snow, the blizzard going on, and you have all the like extra details, and then the misting of the snow.
yeah.
I really enjoyed it. So I feel like they're upgrading the animation every time, and even the flow of the fabric around them.
Yes.
And you know, the
That's
hair is
right.
really
My
hard
gosh,
to animate,
yeah.
so I get not really doing that at all, and they were covered mostly, you know, probably because of that too. It's cold, but still, like, it's hard to animate hair, so just to have their hoods up is a little bit easier. and then the other aliens like not having like hair really to deal with. So I get that's an animation or a character design choice, but anyways, I really did enjoy the animation in this. I thought it was really well done. So I love, again, Anakin and Obi together, and I love Obi, and I know we said that in the intro, but I think Obi is my favorite, him and Ahsoka.
Yes.
I do love Anakin too in this, but I don't know, like I just always lean towards Obi, but I do enjoy them
Yeah,
all
me too.
together.
Mhm. I agree. I like Obi.
Yeah, I do too.
He's always level-headed and.
Yeah,
That's for
and I know a
sure.
lot of Jedis have to be open-minded, but I really just think like he's just the all-wise, you know, almost like a
Yes.
Yoda.
Yeah.
Like Yoda's the top,
That's
but
true.
Obi's right
Yeah.
there. So I do love that a lot.
That's right.
So I think we'll end it there. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys. May the force be with you.
Yeah.
Force with you.
Bye-bye.